I am so honored to be here with you today. The first thing I would like to do is to recognize that none of us could have done this alone. We would not be here without the support from our parents, our friends and families, and the faculty and staff here at St. Olaf. You all have guided us through some of the toughest, most confusing, and most expensive years of our lives with patience, wisdom, grace, and compassion. Let's give them a round of applause. And now to my classmates. We've been through a lot. We've survived flash floods and sandbagging the Cannon River. We've survived 50 below weather during finals week and multi-day snowstorms in mid-April. We went through Playfair together on the very first day of our freshman year. And then 4 years later, we ended up doing the 52 days march instead of 100. It has at times seemed like Froggy's is always flooded, and we have, to my surprise, made it through the frenzy of 4 consecutive Christmas fests. Our time here hasn't been easy, to say the least. I think we deserve our own round of applause. I'm not sure how my classmates are feeling sitting here. There is, I hope, a feeling of pride. After all, St. Olaf is by no means an academic cakewalk, and yet here we are, graduating. There may be a bit of terror. The future can be daunting, and right now it is sprawling ahead of us, unbounded and blue like the wide Sargasso Sea. There may be a heady anticipation for the next few years, and also some excitement about not sharing a bathroom with 30 other people, being able to light all the candles you want. The truth is that, from now on, our paths will diverge. We have come from all over the world to be here and to spend 4 years on this hill. And now we are going to scatter, like dandelion fluff on the wind, back to where we have come from and even farther. But when we go, we will take a little piece of the hill with us. We are changed by the time we have spent here, and we are different for having known each other. When I think of St. Olaf, I think first and foremost of community. One of my professors once described St. Olaf to me as a pressure cooker. He was, of course, referring to the environment of intensity that exists here, but I think it's more than that. We live on the hill, we live in dorms, we share a dining hall. When they told us it would be intensely residential, they weren't lying. Being here forces you to get to know the people around you, forces you to form friendships and relationships that quickly go beyond the superficial. We are a network that supports each other fully and wholeheartedly. We come together at sporting events and music events. We show up to theater performances and scientific poster presentations and art shows alike. We've fought for causes we believe in. We've challenged each other to consider different points of view. There is a camaraderie here that goes far deeper than attending school together. The bonds forged here are forged in questioning and exploration, in deciding who you want to be and how you want to live. As I consider commencement, I think of learning to make sense of the world and our places in it. And that in turn makes me think of Greek mythology, specifically Prometheus and how he gifted humans with fire, the tool to build better lives. St. Olaf gave us our own fire, our own tools. Here we've been asked to confront questions, some as simple as, why is the mitochondria the powerhouse of the cell? Who was Martin Luther? Others much harder. Who am I? What do I believe in? Why do I believe those things? We have wrestled with ourselves And while some of us are coming away victorious, others are still wrestling. Mythology provided an avenue for the ancient Greeks to make sense of their world. This conversation at St. Olaf has been a story allowing us to make sense of our worlds and the roles we serve in them. I feel that I'm leaving this place with a better understanding of who I am and what I believe. I hope you feel the same. Finally, I just want to touch on the idea of living fully and earnestly. My sister recently told me about a time when she had been chatting with our dad. She asked him how his day was going, and he replied, "Well, you know, every day is the best day of my life." Every day is the best day of my life? You might be thinking what I was thinking. You can't be serious. But the more I've thought about it, the more I've realized that he's right. Living like that is the key to success. It means showing up to everything that you do, with everything that you have. It means loving harder, crying longer, throwing yourself at opportunity, and being unafraid to fail spectacularly. This life is a gift. At the end of the day, we get to do this. We get to be here. My greatest wish for all of us as we move forward from this place is that we live fully and earnestly, and without apology. These last 4 years have been something really special. Thank you all for sharing it with me.